Good morning, Mid-Missouri. We are going to be treated to a sunrise today. That's the first big change from yesterday. Yesterday we started cloudy. Today we're sunny all day. It'll be hard to find cloud cover, let alone a drop of rain. We're looking dry today with temperatures in the mid-60s. Those temperatures falling into the 50s overnight tonight, eventually into the 30s potentially by early tomorrow morning. But that northwest breeze that's going to be breezy today, keeping us in the 60s, may also keep things stirred up enough early tomorrow morning that we may not have to worry about frost with some extra cool air settling down in some of those lower lying areas. We should have enough of a breeze to maybe limit frost impacts early on, even though we're starting in the 30s for some. But that wind will be maybe even more impactful today. As I mentioned, it'll keep temperatures in the mid-60s. It will also make it dangerous to do any kind of outdoor burning. We've got red flag warnings in effect from Macon County all the way down to Benton County and then back towards the east over towards Gasconade County, Phelps-Pulaski counties as well. There is a corridor here from California up to Mexico and Paris where we don't have red flag warnings, but it's still likely dangerous to burn. I don't think today is probably the day to do that, even if you're in Mexico, for example. So we've got several things kind of leading to this enhanced fire weather criteria. Our critical fire weather brought to us today by winds about 20 feet above the ground, sustained anywhere between 15 to 20 miles per hour. We're going to check mark that first criteria. And then also our relative humidity today is rather low, well less than 25%, which is another one of those check marks we've got to hit before things start to look critical in terms of fire weather. And the ground is still relatively dry compared to or I should say, despite the rain that we saw yesterday, compared to where we should be, we're still dry here at the ground. So our ground level fuels are dry. Things like grass, brush, things like that are going to be still easy to catch on fire today. And that makes burning dangerous, of course. And we're talking about a couple of different things. We've got a fire weather watch, or we had a fire weather watch to our west. That's now a red flag warning. We still have some fire weather watches back to our east in Illinois. No longer any of those here locally, but that's issued out ahead of these fire conditions. We just saw this morning our fire weather watch turn into a red flag warning, which now means that critical fire conditions are likely within the next 24 hours. So that's today. So we'll be watching for that. Here's our wind gusts today, up to 30 miles per hour, maybe more than that to the north. And we'll keep a wind overnight tonight, but gusts really peak tomorrow afternoon as well. So we may be looking at more critical fire weather for Friday. It doesn't look like Friday is going to be a great day to burn either, because again, today relative humidity down below 20%, and that's likely going to be a trend we keep. We'll see relative humidity climb a little bit into the overnight hours, but then tomorrow afternoon we'll dry out again with relative humidity maybe an inch higher. We might have 20% compared to 15%. So still, we're looking dry for Friday afternoon as well, and windy. So neither day looking like a day you want to burn. Our next chance for rain coming late Friday night into early Saturday morning, and then we're dry and cool next week.